Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to crack on with Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I think there's a fair bit of cool gameplay coming up and some interesting bosses. So let's crack on, shall we? I've got to get this into full screen for me, and let's crack the old headphones on, and we need to load. Memory cards. Those are the days, eh? So it looks like I was playing on hard last time I played, like years ago. Maybe I was trying to get dog tags, because I think there's if there is dog tags in this one, because I know there's dog tags in Metal Gear 2, and this is basically Metal Gear 2's engine. So Snake was trying to rescue the Metal Gear chief engineer, Dr. Hal Emmerich, to find out how to stop the nuclear launch. With the help of Merrill, Snake gets through the tank hangar to the canyon. However, Foxhound member Vulcan Raven and his M1 tank are waiting for him, dodging the attack of the tank cannon and destroying. Dodging the attack of the tank cannon and destroying the tank, Snake succeeds in infiltrating the nuclear warhead storage building. He heads for the second floor basement where Dr. Emmerich is trapped. It's all about basements, this game. But yeah. It's a ration. So if we look through here, you see there's a couple of guards in there, and there's no weapons in. Oh, that guard heard us because of the noisy stairs. So yeah, can't use any weapons in this area. We might be able to use the M9 actually.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up in here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said, totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
What did you say? 141.82, did you say? 140.82? Or did I get it completely wrong? Oh. Yeah, 141.52. I'm far off.
This is Nastasha Romanoff.
One number.
A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned.
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon. The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Who else we got? Deep Throat will get no response from, I imagine. Yeah. Master.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
Trust your instincts as a gamer.
Dr. Emmerich should be in the laboratory area in the second-floor basement. Heavy arms fire in that area is strictly prohibited. An explosion could cause nuclear material to leak from one or more of the warheads, and that would be a very serious problem. Please be careful.
It looks like they're equipped with gas masks.
That's because they're not supposed to use heavy arms.
You mean they use chemical weapons instead?
Okay, cool. Bum 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 bum. Oh, missed hide. Well, this guard comes around. And there's one guy at the top of the stairs, if I remember correctly. Which way is he going? Yeah, that's good for us. Come on, lift. Second floor basement, they said, didn't they? Didn't they? I think they did. Yep, but if we look through here...
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor is electrified. First, destroy the high-voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Why, thanks, Deep Throat. So we need to go to the other floor and fetch a... is it Nikita? The remote-controlled missile launcher. Bum bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum. It's not on this side then. Oh heck. That looked like all of the doors to me. You're right, it's coming back around this way. Right. We don't have to have the card equipped here. I don't think so. Oh, there's another guard coming in. Joy. And he's seen us. No. She's awfully risky. Ooh. Oh, it's right here. Joy. We got full health. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. We've got his missile launcher. Let's, well, wait while that guy turns around and get out of here. They've got really weak bladders, these guards. They swap going to the toilet every like three seconds every time every time they like walk backwards and forwards a few times. So we've got our remote controlled missile launcher. And we kind of just need to hope that we get past the cameras. Nearly there. Boom, 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 boom. Right, just let his oxygen come back up. Ration full. Can we shoot out the cameras? Now that we've got first person view and all. Where is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get some oxygen back. The books that we keep picking up, you can leave those on the floor to distract guards. Gas mask is on the other side, Tom. So that means as oxygen depletes a lot slower. Although it means aiming is a nightmare. I think all, if not most, if not all of these cameras, I believe, are gun cameras, so they're not gonna alert a load of guards. Am I looking in completely wrong place? And a cool little trick, if you with any weapon in Metal Gear, if you a quick reload, if you just unequip and re-equip, it'll reload instantly rather than having the little animation. So that's interesting, because I don't think you could do that in Metal Gear 1 because you didn't have first person view, so you couldn't shoot the cameras, which is very interesting. Oh, a bit of C4, nice. Maybe there were as many cameras. Maybe that's something they did to balance it out. I don't know. More Nikita ammo. And we'll be able to get into some of those rooms later on. Ah. Like I say, a lot of backtracking and going into rooms once you've got a once you've got a higher level keycard. But this is a very cool sequence coming up.
almost.
So we have maybe a boss is coming up. Who knows? A bit of a hint as well, not to use guns. Is that sequence?
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What? What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
Hey, you're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
Oh, I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy this moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to battle with you.
What is it? Revenge?
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. All right then. Watch from your box seat.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again.
It can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again! What's happening?
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You yourself, in Zanzibar land.
Yes. He should have been killed, but he's still alive.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar land.
And that was Gray Fox?
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I've ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record said he died in an accident.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
You're saying he's just living off his will to fight?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not, but maybe that's what he wants. How long are you gonna stay in there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Your uniform's different from theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Rex chief engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh. So you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh. Well, at least you're not one of them.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
Aren't they just trying to use the TMD missile module to launch a disabled nuclear warhead?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly with the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yeah, but that's not all, I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So, this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing? No. Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool! It's all my fault! The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father? He was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But in the end, I was the one being used. Using science for peace? That's only in anime.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
North of the communications tower. But it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the base's control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex. I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is. Over
Oh no! Damn, they spotted me!
Meryl, what happened? Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists. If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense. Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? You get all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. Just glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku is a guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
Yeah, that's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has progressed because there is war. And because of scientists' greed, weapons of mass destruction were born. But that's all over. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure. I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, with this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
Okay. So yeah, that fight. I know it doesn't seem like much or anything these days, and it does it does feel different than the original. Like everything in the game is slightly different to the original. It's obviously the same, but with just, I don't know, the controls just feel a bit different, so it handles a bit differently. I could not open that. Okay. Yeah, and I was just going to mention as well, I'm really super fortunate that we get we get a level 1 card, and then we get a level 2 card, and then we get a level 3 card. Now we got a level 4 card. It's funny how those things work. Almost like we're playing a game or something. But and also, how did he get out of the door? Because he gave us his card. Seems a little strange to me. Okay, so let's just quickly see if there's any doors that we couldn't get through before that we now can with this new card. So as you can see, there's still doors that we can't get in, because we will have to come back here later when we've got a higher level card. Night vision goggles. Okay, so we couldn't get in here before. They'll be useful pretty soon. What was what level was that? Level 6. Been in it. Did we go in all 3 of these? Stun grenades, so we couldn't get in here last time. Okay, cool. Now we need to go find Meryl. Could take this gas mask off now. So, like I said, that cutscene earlier of Meryl's arse is important, because now we have to try and distinguish who Meryl is out of all these guards. I say all these guards, there's maybe 2 or 3 in total, including Meryl, so we'll... So basically, we need to see... There you go, there she is. Need to see who's walking with a slight kind of, what do you call it? So she'll be shocked and run off, and we just follow her.
Don't move. That's the second time I've been able to sneak up on the legendary Solid Snake.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea you were so... feminine.
This is no time to try and hit on me, Snake. Besides, it's a waste of time. When I joined up, they gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. Truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I'm a fan of Foxhound way back, when guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that gene therapy like there is today. You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes I know are either dead or in prison. One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a guy who can only find meaning on the battlefield. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right. And you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life. No ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield, the only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You can't stop loving war. Is it the same for all soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My Kodak was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? Anyway, how did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
So there's something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you got a great butt.
Butt? Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
No progress.
So it's all up to you, huh?
Somebody's gotta stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
There are two ways. Either we destroy Metal Gear, or...
we override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys? You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
I heard that Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north of here.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down, I promise.
And what if you do?
Then you can shoot me.
I don't like to waste bullets.
Got it. I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I've always dreamed of becoming a soldier. But I was wrong. It wasn't really my dream. My father, he was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
And so, you became a soldier.
I thought I was, until today. But now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself. Afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know...
Take a good look. You won't be seeing mirrors for a while. There won't be any chances to wash your face, either.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. You lose, you die a dog's death.
Yeah.
Is that FAMAS functional?
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
So I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a girl?
Now you treat me like a woman?
Come on, use my .45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8 years old. I'm more comfortable with it than I am with a bra. If we're gonna go north, we'll have to go through the commander's room on this floor. The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
It looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me. That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Just hang on a sec, Meryl. Let's check all these rooms. Box 2! Hooray! So, there's going to be 2 bosses in this, at least. Maybe even 3 in this episode. We'll see. Okay, before we go any further, I'm just going to see if I can do something. No, not yet. I'll have to, yeah, okay. I'll explain in a mo. Let's go.
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake!
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Foxhound. The commander is waiting. Do you like me?
What the?
Do you like me? Hold me, Snake.
What's wrong?
Hurry. Please, make love to me. Snake, I want you.
Who's that?
Snake, Meryl's not herself. Don't use your weapon.
It's Psycho Mantis. He's controlling Meryl. That tune is his mind control music.
Don't use your weapon. Try to knock her out.
M9. Why can't I use it? God damn it. Jeez.
Useless woman!
Optic camouflage, huh? I hope that's not your only trick.
You doubt my power. Now, I will show you why I am the most powerful practitioner of psychokinesis and telepathy in the world. No, there's no need for words, Snake. I am Psycho Mantis. That's right. This is no trick. It's true power. It's useless. I told you, I can read your every thought. You are a very methodical man. The type that always kicks his tires before he leaves. You are a highly skilled warrior, well suited to this stealth mission. You are extremely careful of traps. You are either very cautious, or you are a coward. Still don't believe me? Now I'll read more deeply into your soul. No saved games. Your memory is completely clean. You have not saved very often. You are somewhat reckless. I can read you like an open book. You still don't believe me? I will show you my psychokinetic power. Put your controller on the floor. Put it down as flat as you can. That's good. Now, I will move your controller by the power of my will alone. What do you think now? Can you feel my power? The demonstration is over. What? I cannot read you.
So basically, you got to change the what part your controller's in, and then you can't read your mind, which is pretty cool. I mean, as a mechanic for the time. Where is it?
I cannot read you.
There's also those like weird blackouts. Hideo is the first name of the game. Hideo Kojima, the guy who made, like, kind of created the Metal Gear series. Pretty sure on the original, you only had to do it once because the PlayStation one's only got 2 controller ports, whereas this is the 3rd time I've had to do it now. I did it in the cutscene of one of the before the fight started, and then once a little bit earlier on, and then once again now where it said I can't read you. Where's he gone? That's the only thing about like boss fights like this. The camera angle is just like a nightmare. and whenever I go into first person view, it kind of he takes over your first person view, so
why couldn't I read your mind?
Does a stun grenade work?
You are powerful indeed, but I know your weak point. Meryl, stand right where he can see you and blow your brains out.
Stop! Meryl!
Colonel, your niece is going to be okay.
Thanks, Snake. I owe you one.
Now that Mantis is beaten, Meryl's brainwashing should wear off, right, Naomi?
Yes. But why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake? Or maybe it's because you like her.
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death bother you so much?
Naomi, it's true that Snake has killed a lot of people, but that does not mean he doesn't have a heart.
It's okay, Colonel. She's right.
A strong man doesn't need to read the future. He makes his own.
Perhaps so, but I will read your future. To get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base, you have to go through the hidden door. There's a hidden door behind the bookcase. The overland route. It's blocked by frozen glaciers. Go past the communication towers, then use the tower's walkway.
Why are you telling me this?
I can read people's minds. In my lifetime, I have read the pasts, presents, and futures of thousands upon thousands of men and women.
Oh, gross.
And each mind that I peered into was stuffed with the same single object of obsession. That selfish and atavistic desire to pass on one seed. It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists to mindlessly pass on their DNA. We're designed that way. And that is why there is war. But you are different. You're the same as us. We have no past, no future. We live in the moment. That's our only purpose. Humans weren't designed to bring each other happiness. From the moment we're thrown into this world, we're fated to bring each other nothing but pain and misery. The first person whose mind I dove into was my father's. I saw nothing but disgust and hatred for me in his heart. My mother died in childbirth, and he despised me for it. I thought my father was going to kill me. That's when my future disappeared. I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying that you burned your village down to bury your past?
I see that you have suffered the same trauma. We are truly the same, you and I. The world is a more interesting place with people like you in it. I never agreed with the boss's revolution. His dreams of world conquest do not interest me. I just wanted an excuse to kill as many people as I could.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
I've seen true evil, Snake. Seeing you calms my soul. You're like the boss. No, worse. Compared to you, I'm like a saint. I read her mind as well.
Meryl's?
I saw you there. You have a large place in her heart.
A large place?
And getting bigger. But I do not know if your futures lie together. I have a last request.
What is it?
My mask. Put it back on.
Okay.
Like this. Other people's thoughts force their way into my mind. Before I die, I want to be by myself. I want to be left alone in my own world. I'll open the
door for you. If you want to find your future, go through that door. This is the first time I've ever used my power to help someone. Strange. Such a nostalgic feeling.
Let's go, Meryl.
I'm sorry.
Meryl.
How could I let Mantis control my mind like that?
If you're going to doubt yourself, I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Don't regret your past. Learn from it. Regrets just make a person weaker.
You're right. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Snake, can I ask you something?
More complaints?
About what Mantis said. I was just wondering...
What? What's the problem now?
Oh, no. Nothing. So tell me, Snake, what's your name? Your real name?
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
How old are you?
Old enough to know what death looks like.
Any family?
No, but I was raised by many people.
Is there anyone you like?
I've never been interested in anyone else's life.
So you are all alone, just like Mantis said.
Other people just complicate my life. I don't like to get involved.
You're a sad, lonely man.
Come on, let's go.
Man, it's so... oh, sorry, Meryl. It's so funny. Like... And the thing that's kind of always been a little bit of a worry in my mind is I never know how much of any Metal Gear game is supposed to be funny and how much is not supposed to be funny. Because if all of the humor is meant, then it's like it is intentional, then it's genius. But if it's all accidental, then I don't know. It's like you know, people who really enjoy like can get a kick out of watching really bad films. Like there's all that thing. Was it The Room, that one that got huge with is it Tommy Wiseau or something like that in it? Who's just the acting's just so bad, but it's hilarious because it's just terrible. I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through. I've just seen clips of it, of people taking the mick out of it on YouTube or whatever. So yeah, there is potential, but then the kind of the characters in the story, although ridiculous and kind of, there's a lot of one-dimensional characters. I don't know. I was just captivated when I was a kid playing this game. But yeah. Let's save here. We'll call this for today.
Men enforce attention like deep harmony. Snake, people don't normally lie with their dying breaths. I think he was telling the truth. Maybe you should believe him.
And you got that wrong as well. You said we haven't saved it all.
Please, Snake, don't give up.
Well, that was a drastically quick change of tone. But But yeah, I think we'll call that here. I was only supposed to be doing one boss per episode, wasn't I? But you know how it goes. Sometimes you just get into the swing of things, and you just crack on. And anyway, there wasn't much time between those two bosses, so I remember that actually. And there's another boss coming up pretty shortly, but in any case, like I said, I'll probably call that here for tonight. It's just like, what do you talk about? There's so much comedy in those cutscenes. I'm trying not to I might laugh or something, but I'm trying to not talk and stuff through the cutscenes, and I'll be cutting out anything like any mic noise when the cutscenes are going on. But kind of partly because I want to be able to come back to the videos and like clip the odd line of dialogue here or there that I can use in other videos and stuff as like kind of just funny jokes. Because there's so many lines that are just hilarious. Some that are just like really, I don't know, like it's almost like there's a team of writers and half of the writing is done on Bring Your Kids to Work Day or something, because it's just, and Snake is so funny. It's like that last section where Meryl's just asking him a few questions. Like, can you imagine like how annoying that guy would be in real life? Like she's asked him like a few basic questions, and he's answered with either like parables or like riddles or just like stupid stuff. It's like I think Bill Bailey said something similar about, can you imagine being Jesus's friend? It would have been it would have been a nightmare. Everyone would have hated him because like, Jesus, do you want a pint? And he'd go off about some parable about you know. But yeah. What's next? Yeah, there's another cool boss coming up, and but then there's a trek back to some familiar areas before after we meet the next boss, but before we fight the next boss, and some more tension and hijinks, and following that we have to make a decision. I've already made the decision because depending on what decision you make, depends on the character that you save. You have a choice between either saving Otacon or Meryl. It doesn't tell you that outright in the game, but they're the two outcomes of the choice that we're going to be making pretty soon. And they each, at the end of the game, they'll each give you an item. And one of the items is just so much better than the other. So on my first playthrough, I would always choose the option that gives you the better item. It's so much fun on the second playthrough. But yeah, so thanks for joining us, guys, and I shall catch you in the next step. All right, bye.